All warfare is based on deception, so said Mr. Sun Tze. Hence, when able to attack, we must seem unable. When we are using our forces, we must seem to be inactive. When we are near, we must make sure the enemy thinks that we are still far away. And when we are far away, we must make sure that he thinks we are near. Acting President, fellow Toastmasters, beloved guests. In a recent article published in May 2014, well-respected business magazine Forbes declared there is no greater strategist than the military general Sun Tze from China. He is reputed to have authored the book, The Art of War. The Art of War was written more than 2,500 years ago. The essence of the book is about strategy. Today, that book is recognized as a masterpiece on strategy. Sun Tze's appeal has gone beyond the military realm to the world of business. It is especially suited for the competitive business environment where the effective and efficient use of scarce resource is critical for success. Business, like warfare, is a contest of wills. It is dynamic, it is fast-paced. One of the challenges of having to compete is that you need a clear strategy, and Sun Tze has so many strategies to share. Ladies and gentlemen, would you like to have some strategies that you can take back to your organization when you go back to work next week?
Yes, of course.
Allow me to share with you 2 strategies from Mr. Sun Tze's book, The Art of War. Strategy number 1. All warfare is based on deception. Deception, as defined by the Merriam-Webster Dictionary, is the act of making somebody believe in something that is not true. A story was told of this old dog who was chasing a little rabbit into the woods. Before he knew it, he was lost. Wandering around, he realized there was a panther coming in his direction, looking for lunch. Oh no, he thought, I'm in deep shit. Then he noticed there was a pile of bones nearby, and so he decided to turn his back to the approaching cat, and he began to chew on the bones. Just when the panther was about to attack him, suddenly the old dog said, "Wow, that was one delicious panther. I wonder if there's another panther around." On hearing that, the panther hesitated, and then a feeling of terror came over him, and he decided to retreat back into the trees. Meanwhile, the little squirrel who was up on the tree was observing everything, and he figured that he could make good use of this knowledge. And so he went to look for the young panther. He spilled the beans, and he did it in exchange for protection from the panther. Of course, the young panther was furious that he has been fooled by that old dog. And so he said to the squirrel, "Come, climb onto my back, and we'll see what we're going to do with that old dog." Now that old dog realized that the panther was coming back for him with the squirrel on his back. Instead of running away, he decided to turn his back to the attackers. He was so sure of what he's going to do, and when they were within hearing distance, he said, "Where is that squirrel? It's been 1 hour since I sent him to bring another panther." So, ladies and gentlemen, all warfare is about deception, especially for you old dogs out there. This is a great strategy for you to use against youth and treachery in your business. Strategy number 2. Know thyself, know thy enemies. 1,000 battles, 1,000 victories. The story was told of two salesmen who decided to take a train to Penang to visit a customer. Two other salesmen noticed that when they were queuing up for the train tickets, they noticed that they only bought one ticket and then they boarded the train. So they were very curious and decided to keep an eye on them. When the train inspector came, they noticed that these two salesmen quickly walked to the toilet and locked themselves in one cubicle. When they heard a knock on the door, they slipped the ticket underneath the door and for the inspector to take a look. The two other salesmen from the competitor saw that and then they decided to copy that strategy. So on the way back, these two salesmen decided to buy one ticket and boarded the train. Unfortunately for them, the first two salesmen saw that and they decided to teach them a lesson. And so they boarded the train without any tickets. And then the train inspector came. And the two salesmen from the competitor quickly walked to the toilet and locked themselves into a cubicle. Then they heard the door knock, and so they slipped the ticket underneath the door. And the first two salesmen picked it up and they walked to the next cubicle and locked themselves inside, waiting for the inspector to knock on the door. So ladies and gentlemen, if you know yourself, if you know your enemies, you know that you can take advantage of them and you will have no fear of what the outcome of any competition with them. And so I say to you, my fellow Toastmasters, do you have a difficult situation that you're in? Do you have a strategy to overcome that situation? If you don't have, may I recommend you Sun Tze's Art of War as an inspiration for you to develop a winning strategy for your situation. Back to you, Toastmasters.